6 a.m. dream. It was my first day back at work after surgery. And it went to this. I was taking pictures of the river walk by my work. And I was just going to take a few pictures before going in because I was nervous about going in. And then when I went in, well, I didn't go in. I met this couple on the river walk. And they took me back to their house. And, well, it was like the Riverwalk, the side of the Riverwalk, like there was a swing, and I was swinging back and forth on the Riverwalk. But from one side of the Riverwalk, it would like swing over the river, and then your feet would dip, and then it would go back up, and then it was like a really long swing. But then I dropped something, or something happened, and I had to like dip my feet, and, like go lower into the river, and then all of a sudden, it ended up being like the top of the shelves around their living room. And so we were standing at the top of the shelves around their living room, right? And then I dropped like my clothes, like for some reason all of our clothes, like I don't know what happened with my clothes, but they were like behind the shelving in the living room, and I had to get my clothes in order to leave. And she was asking me, like why my clothes were behind there, and like I didn't know. So I was trying to like she had a little baby, and we were playing with the baby uh, on the floor in the living room, and he was like on the floor, and then I was like, okay, well I'm gonna go behind the TV entertainment and the TV and everything to look for my stuff, right? And I went on one side and I didn't see nothing. I was trying not to make it fall. And then I went on the other side, and then there was this guy, and he was sitting on the recliner, and the cops came to the door, and the cops knocked, and she told me to answer the door, and I answered the door, and it was the cops. And then so she came in the front, and then she was like, that guy keeps peeking out the window across the street. And then I see the blinds of the guy peeking out the window close real quick, and then they tell the cop, and then it was weird. And then I go back across I went to the bathroom, and when I went to the bathroom, I was like, this is crazy because apartment's on the river. I wonder if you probably wouldn't have a window because we would see y'all's window, right? And so I wanted to look out the window, but the window was covered with like, I don't know, like some kind of not see-through paint or whatever. Anyway, so I thought I was like, it's probably like a basement apartment anyway. And then I go back to the living room, and then the baby's on the ground, right, on a blanket. And then I go behind the entertainment center on the other side of the wall to see if my clothes are back there, and I see them, and there's like all these cobwebs and spiderwebs. So I try to reach for my clothes, right, and I'm reaching for my clothes, and then I was like, there they are, I found them. So that guy moves off the recliner, and I find my clothes, and they're all folded in piles. And then I start throwing them out, and then I needed to get out, but everything's falling, right? So there was this chair, right, and the chair fell forward, and it landed on the baby's feet, and the baby got up, and he smacked the chair, and he was like, bad chair, you mean, all right? And then I was like, yeah, you mean chair. And then I scooted like out underneath the chair where the baby was, and then I was playing with the baby. And then after that, I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna go to work since I got my clothes out. So I get out, and I'm start walking on the way to work, and then I woke up.